So, dividing decimals by whole numbers. First thing you need to remember is that we don't do it just as it is here. This is the question, but we need to do the correct setting out. Alright, how would we correctly set out this question? 5 point, that's not a very big decimal point there, sorry. 5.005 divided by the whole number of 7. Remember, you're not able to use a calculator in these questions. Yep.
So you put it as a normal division chart?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So our normal division. Okay, what goes where, Bailey?
So the 7 goes out the front.
Yeah.
And then 5.
Excellent. Set that up on your base, please.
Then do we put the decimal above where it's like straight away?
Yeah. Okay, so with multiplying, guys listening? Yep, concentrating up here. Great. With multiplying, we had to move the decimal and put it in the answer of the question based on how many numbers were after a decimal place. Okay? Much easier this way. All we have to do when we're dividing is to place the decimal point straight above before we do the answer. Very similar to adding and subtracting decimals in an algorithm, which is how we set it out. Okay, so decimal point straight above, I would encourage you to do that before you answer the question. Okay, now we can start doing our working out. So short division, like we've done before. Yes, you can do it using the long division method. Would you? No. But if you really love long division, go for it. Okay, rightio. So how many 7s go into 5? 0. Should I write the 0 down?
No.
Yes. Yeah. Because we wouldn't normally write an answer that looks like, you know, without a 0 in front if there was nothing.
Is that the answer?
So-
0.537?
No, I don't think so. I can't remember. Okay, so what do we normally do when in a division when the first thing is too small for the whole number to fit into? We write the 0 and then we ask ourselves,
How many times?
Charlie?
Then we carry.
Yeah, so we carry the whatever it is, in this case the 5 next to the next number, and it becomes a 50. How many times does 7 go into 50? Good. Okay, 7 goes into 57 times, which gets us to 49. And then we have 1 remainder because we were trying to get to 50. 7 into 10. 15.
With 3 left over.
3 left over. 7 into 35.
5.
Any left over?
No.
Nothing. Okay, great. So our answer is 0.715.
That's so math. But you gotta do that.
Yep.
Now the random.
Yep. Okay, cool. Got the idea?
Yeah.
Right. Now I just made these up out of the top of my head, so I don't know what the answer is. Because you know sometimes when you're doing division, your answer can go on and on and on.
Yeah.
Yep. And I normally say go to 3 decimal places in grade 6 is pretty safe. So let's just see what this one turns out to. So we write 3 and then 12.042 and the decimal place goes straight above, so put it in before you start working out your question. Okay, so 3 into 1 goes 0, 3 into 12 goes
4.
good, no remainder, so just carry on. Now, important lesson here, 3 into 0, do I need to write 0?
Yeah.
No! Absolutely. If I didn't write the 0, my number would be entirely different, which would be incorrect. Okay, so particularly in the middle of your division, if it ends up being a 0 in your answer, make sure you record the 0. Otherwise, it's going to be incorrect. 3 into 4, 1 left over, 3 into 12.
I thought 3 goes to 42.
No, so we go 3 into 0 is nothing. 3 into 4 goes once. It's only you only ask yourself that if there is something here that it doesn't fit into, then you would expand the number.
Could you do that?
Yes, but it would take a little bit longer because the sum is bigger in your head. So instead of saying 3 into 4, 1, if you said 3 into 14, you would think, 42, you could get to the number 14, but it would probably take a long time, yeah? And you might get it wrong.
3 times 14.
No, you'd be asking yourself 3 into 42. Can you do that quickly?
14. Because you know the answer.
You know the answer now, but if I said like 3 into 68, can you do that quick?
18.
No. So you would be doing 3 into 6, 3 into 8, yeah? Alright, do this question on work whilst you're working. See if you can beat me. Ready, set, go.
Done.
Yeah, well, you obviously.
I've actually started just then.
I haven't even started the question.
Oh my god.
Miss, I mean,
Ah, 4 times. 4 times 5 is 6.
Miss
Stop
is 5.
saying numbers. I can't
I'm
concentrate.
helping you. 3, 6, 9, 12, 9, 8, yeah. 4 times and then 5.
Miss, it's 5.
Is it?
Yeah, because the closest thing to 29 is 24.
No, it's 4.
6 goes into
Five.
50.
It's 4.
5.
6 times 5 is
Maybe get
30.
the wrong answer.
6 times 5 is 30.
6 goes into 52 8 times.
Okay. Because in the calling out, you're letting everyone else not concentrate. I'm just going to pause the video so we can all catch up. Okay, so we've done this question, and because I've made it up off the top of my head, I wasn't sure what the answer would be. So let's go through the calculations, and then I'll tell you what to do with these sorts of questions, okay? So 6 into 8 goes once, and then my decimal place is in the right spot. And I have 2 remainder. 6 into 29 goes how many times do you go? 4 times with 5 remainder. 6 into 52 is 8 times with 4 remainder. 6 into 43 goes 7 times with 1 remainder. 6 into, and then I've put my remainder here. And then just like we would with other questions, we can put a 0, and that can be 6 into 10 goes once with 4 remainder, and we keep going, yeah? Now, I would always say, if you get a question like this, think and wrap up, in an exam or something, or in a textbook question, I would say that to show that you know that it keeps going, in brackets, just write how many decimal places you've gone to. Decimal places. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places is where I answered to. I know that it can keep going because I've still got remainders after that, so I just show the person that I know that because I'm really clever and stuff.
8, 7, 1, 6.
Okay, so things to remember, guys. Things to remember with decimals and whole numbers dividing. Key thing is to put the decimal point in the same place above before you start your question, and then it's just like a normal short division. Okay, if you get to the end, you can keep adding your remainder and a 0, remainder and a 0. Just do it like one more time after 3 decimal places to make sure that it doesn't stop there. Okay, it keeps going in that, and then you can show that by that. Yep.
The actual answer is 1.4871666667.
Oh, okay, so 6 repeated after that. Good job. Good work. Yes.
No, but it's not the actual answer. It's not. 1.48716.
Yep.
Is there ever a time when you have like more than 100 people? All of them.
Yeah, so you're using your
Repeat it.
calculator. Calculators don't
Is that
work.
what you mean?
No, like
They don't work.
Oh.